Hey everybody, Dominic Esposito, your drill instructor. Welcome to an edition of the clinic tonight. I want to thank our sponsors for Diamond Billiard Tables, for Tony for Perimeter Lighting, Dr. Harrison for my amazing pool glasses, and all the rest of you fans, friends, all the dealers out there, everybody who is part of the drill instructor community. Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I've been working on the Master Runout Drill. Want to be sure I bring a couple of points up to you because some of you are writing me and you're really having some frustrations. I mean, I get it. So I'm going to run through a couple of really critical points so you could get through this. Let me explain something really important about this. The Master Runout Drill is the sequence that helps you determine what is your true skill level. Where are you really? But then again, keep in mind, at the Pro Skill Drill player rating, which is a system I created many, many years ago, my ranking to achieve my level of success at your game, when I say when you could do my drills 7 out of 10 times, you'll be good enough to beat 70% of the players you ever meet. Okay, please keep in mind, when you could do the Master Runout Drill between 1 to 2 times out of 10 attempts, you're about a 550. According to the Pro Skill Drills player rating where I rate you. My ratings are a lot sharper or harder than other rating methods that tell you what you are as a player. Whether you're using an APA or a TAP or a Fargo or any others, I think there's about 6 or 7 rating methods out there that give you some sense of how do you fare compared to another player. But I want to break down something that's really important, so I'm going to get right into this. So if you take some notes, please follow me, pay close attention. Okay, in the Master Runout Drill, everybody has the setup. You already know this, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. From quadrant 1, you have a straight-in stop shot on the 1 ball. The next time to understand, we're calculating the factor of your skill level based on misses, makes. Did you get in position properly? Did you actually pocket the ball or did it rattle? Keep in mind, pocketing the ball is half the shot. Making proper position on the cue ball is the other half. And that's the first most important point I want to make to you. You have to stop thinking of failure and success based on whether this ball fell in the hole or it didn't. That's not it. Although that might matter when it comes to scoring the game. Okay, I can live with that. So what I want you to focus on is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. So the 1 ball in the corner, the 2 ball, the cue ball is coming back. I've shot this drill for you many times already. And the 3 ball, the 4 ball, the 5 ball, they're coming back to this position at the table. Now, when you get ready to actually get into the 6 ball, from the 6 to the 7, these are frozen to the cushion. But from the 8, you're coming back to the 9, and a lot of people have asked me, well, where should I be when I get to the 9 ball? Realistically, I'd like you to be right about here in this cue ball path line, because here's your 10 ball. And if you're wide, then you're going to have to come out wide and get to the 10 here in order to go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You recognize these are part of the Pong drill. And if you're in the first book, Pro Skill Drills, which is cue ball speed and position control, you get all of this on DITV. That book alone, which is a tremendous book, it's going to have in it the Pong drills. Now, the one thing about the Pong drills you should know if you want to practice these is technically this is the short Pong position 1. So you got to make both of those balls 10 times, starting with ball in hand, any ball in any pocket, but 1, 2, back and forth, 10 times without a miss. The next goes to 10, 11, 10 times, and then back and forth 10 times, and then on the rails 10 times. And then remember, to take it up a notch and even be tougher, this ball comes off the cushion like anywhere from 1 to 3 inches, and that is level 2. So level 1 is your beginner, amateur, intermediate. Level 2 is your advanced to pro. And when I pull these off the cushion, that does make them tougher. So don't think that's actually easier. I want you to learn this drill in three key phases. So start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then go to 6, 7, 8, 9. Just focus on getting through these corner balls, these rail balls. Then focus on the Pong set. Then put it together. Now, at some point, you might want to put 1 through 5 and then see if you can get 1 through 9 before you start going to the other series. Keep in mind, making the ball is half the shot. Getting proper position is the other half of the shot. If you find yourself having to shoot the 5 ball from way over here, depends where you're at on the 4 ball. If that position constantly puts you here every time you need to now go from the 5 to the 6, then from the 6 you can definitely get the ball back over here easy for the 7. But when you get to the 8 ball, I'm going to tell you right now, when you're down here on the 8 ball and you're trying to make shape on the 9, the likelihood is you're going to have to run this back and forth a couple of times in order to get over here so you can get that cue ball back, or you're going to have to bring it over, but pay close attention to where these positions are. Finally, the last thing I need to be sure is I'm getting several questions about, what about the 3-strike rule? All right, here's a quick example. Let's just say for a moment that I'm going to be shooting the 4 to the 5, and I'm here. And I shoot the 4 ball, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3. So then I clear the table, and I'm going to shoot a minimum of 3 racks until I can comfortably be making 12 out of 15 of this shot from here. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. We will set up a day where you shoot hard, complicated shots. That's a different type of practice. So what do you mean? Okay, just an example. Every shot on the table, ball in hand, but I got to shoot it from jacked up over the 1 ball. Then I'm going to shoot this shot, jacked up over the 1 ball. Then I'm going to try to cut the 5 ball in, but I'm jacked up over the 1 ball. Every shot's going to be frozen to this ball, whether it's on the cushion, no matter what. Whether I'm jammed up in a pocket, I'm going to make sure I shoot from that way. Those are hard shots. They come up periodically, but you should be ready for them. But that's a different training set. That's a different session. In this session, what I'm saying to you is, when you're here on the 4 ball, you have no business being there in the first place. You need it to be really up here or around here where you're going to easily float over to the 5 where you belong. So count poor cue ball position as a miss just as well. On the 3-strike rule, when you're here and you get frustrated, you miss. Don't set up the 3-strike rule and keep shooting from here. That's not where you're supposed to be anyway. Do that during hard practice day. What you need to do is move that cue ball to where it's supposed to be. So when you come over here and you're shooting this 4 ball, you put that ball in the pocket, you come over here, you're going to get on that 5 ball or that 9 ball, wherever you're going to be, and get in that position and make that work. This actually isn't a bad position because from here, it's very easy to float right to here from my 6 ball. So I've been here so many times. Great place to shoot from. But I don't want to be here shooting the 6 ball because what I wanted to be, I want to be here now to shoot the 7, even an inch or 2. That's not where it's supposed to be. I can't get cue ball control. How am I going to not hit that 10 ball? That's not where you belong when you are on the 3-strike rule. So eliminate that. That's silly. It's wasting your time. Okay, that's all I want to say right now. I gave you guys a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, there's so much to do here. But let me just say this to you. When you can do this 1 to 2 times out of 10 attempts, your Fargo rating is probably about a 550. Yeah, that's how my drills run. So with that being said, aim straight, shoot straight, Split the pockets, because that's the drill instructor way. Hey, this drill right here is more than enough to help you determine how's your skill set. Are you ready for competition? What should you expect next in regard to, how good can you get? But get to work on it, because guess what? If you can't even do the Master Runout Drill once, you don't need to ask me for anything else other than technical support with your mechanical skills or your mental skills so that you can be doing this. But this is what you need to build up to. And why? Because the shots in the Master Runout Drill in some fashion or form in their sequence, whether they're different order of balls or the same, these shots come up at least 80% of the time in any given match. So when you could do this, 80% of the time you should be running the balls with no problem. There you go. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.